Dwell the brave at heart, their daring nerve and chivalry set Gryffindors apart. Welcome to Gryffindor Appreciation Day. My Griffs, what you're gonna need is literally all the props. So we're gonna use the wrist weights, because let's be real, Griffs are a little extra, and we wanna use that great stubborn and pride for everything. So I have the small hand weights, I've got the ring, I even have a light resistance band option to not even include that, but it will make some of the one move, it's just for one move. It'll be used for that, just to give you a little extra, a little oomph, and then of course, sliders. And with that said, we are gonna get this started at the top with my music starting now. You're gonna be meeting a plank hold. I'm gonna start my timer off, meeting me in that plank. So you're gonna pull that belly button in, squeeze the inner thighs. So hanging out here real quick, you're gonna roll the shoulder blades back and down. As we're here, as we're getting ready, I want you to inhale courage and exhale fear. Inhaling that courage, exhaling that fear, taking it into some courage pikes. You lift the hips up, push them back. Then control it back down to that plank. Remember, inhale as you lift, inhaling that courage, exhaling as you bring it down. Inhaling it up, exhaling it down, using the core to lead the movement. You can watch here. As I lift up, I squeeze with my core to lift me up, to pike my hips back. It's also the first thing that starts to control me down. Oh yes. As you know, I am a Gryffindor. It is my house. It is my pride. So I have a lot of fun stuff here for you guys. You're gonna meet me in a plank hold in 3, 2, 1. Meet me in that plank hold. Option to stay here on the toes. I will show you knee modification in just a moment. We got some lion pounces. So you're gonna bend the knees, shoot the hips back. Then when you come forward, you're gonna give me a push up. Bring it back, then rock it back. Knee modification. You're gonna be down on the knees for the push up part, and then you hinge back, bring it into that push up. So you can stay on the knees the whole time, or you can rock up, hinge it back, drop the knees, push up. Always do what feels right for your body. But come on, young bloods, let's do this. Squeeze up from that center core. As you push yourself up, use your core. There you go, drop those knees. Nice job, everyone. Woo! Remember, inhale courage, exhale fear. Here we go, we're gonna go into upper body next. You're gonna take those small weights. We got some Quidditch rings in 3, 2, 1. Gryffindor's Quidditch team was an absolute fire. So here we go, grab those weights, soft bend in those knees, pull that belly button in. Palms are gonna face out, soft bend in those elbows. You're gonna draw me a Quidditch ring. So you draw a circle with those hands, bringing it down, squeezing up at the top. So we're warming up the shoulders, that's all we're doing. So I've got 1 pound weights on my wrists, and I got 3 pounds in my hands. So each hand's about 4 pounds. Nice and easy to start, right? Woo, so you're nice and strong here through that core. Soft bend in those knees. My arms don't go behind my body. They stay right in front. As my arms reach up, overhead, whew, the chest doesn't puff out, I know. We're lions, we're proud, we like to puff our chest out, but I want you to keep it a little humble. There you go. Pull that belly in. We're almost done with it. We're gonna come into some draw the sword of Gryffindor. We're gonna stay on one arm. You're gonna keep that weight in 3, 2, 1. Good. So I'm gonna let my left arm just hang. Right hand, I want you to bring it to that left hip. Pull the elbow out to the side, extend the hand out, bend, and place that sword back in. Remember, the Sword of Gryffindor shows only 2 Gryffindors. So even if you're not a Gryffindor, I want you to practice as if you got that courage, as if you have that courage of Gryffindor to draw that sword, to make that sword manifest for you. Good. Torso doesn't move, so if you see from a side view, my body stays extremely still, core is engaged. Whew. Draw that sword at Gryffindor. And in every battle, you gotta be able to do this with both arms. So we got that left arm coming up here in 3, 2, 1. So right hand comes down, left hand comes to that right hip. Pull the elbow out, extend, bend, place it back. Elbow out, extend. Just like you would with a sword, you gotta pull it out of its sheath and then extend out. My palm faces in with the draw, and then as it extends, the palm faces outwards. Whoo, we feel glorious right here. Proud lions right here. Pull that belly button in towards that spine. Woo! Gryffindors are our warriors, so we have a lot of warrior training here. We're gonna bring it into that ring. You're gonna lay down on your back. Yes, even though we're lions, we're gonna lay down on our back in 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Take that ring. We've done this one before. So you're gonna lay down on that back. You're gonna float those feet up. I want you to hold the left hand up to the ceiling. Press the right hand up with that Bala ring. Option to always use the lighter weight. But you're gonna bend the right elbow. Press it up so you got this chest press. Whew. Pull that belly button in towards the spine. And then if you want to, you can extend the left leg, bend the right elbow, and lower the leg. You can combine it together. So this could be stereotypical, but I feel like I'd for sure be one of these Gryffindors, but I feel like a lot of those Gryffindors are those athletes, those Quidditch players, spending a lot of time in the gym, building up their strength, ready for any battle. It's always how I've trained. We're gonna hold it up in 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, bend that left knee if it was straight. Switch the weight into the left hand. Keep that right arm lifted, and you're gonna bend the left elbow. Press it up. Option again, remember, you can take that right leg up and then lower it down. Press up. Good. Draw that belly button in towards that spine. So that right hand is reaching up so you can see if you're twisting. It's a good marker to see where you're at. Whew. Press up, good. Pull that belly in. Nice. We're almost done with it. Oh, we're gonna come up to a kneeling position here in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're kneeling down. You're holding onto that ring. So I'll show you from a partial side view. You're gonna press up for that shoulder press. Hug the triceps in. You're gonna bend the elbows, tricep extension up. Bring it down to shoulder press. So shoulder press with tricep extension. Whew. Press up, bend the elbows, bring it up. So you got this double move here. Option to always sit down on those heels and go from the heels. Always an option. But you guys are champions right here. So see if you can bring it up to the tops of those knees. Give me a couple more. Really squeeze the glutes forward. Pull the belly button in. Oh, we still believe we can get through this. It's just the beginning. Whew. If we can live through this, we can do anything. Legs is next. You get to lay back down. Option to keep the ring. Option to keep any weights if you wish. We're going to bring it down to our backs in 3, 2, 1. Bring it on down. Great job, everyone. Okay, you're on your back. We got Griffin glutes. We're going to do single leg. So our left foot is going to be down. Right leg, I want you to reach it up. If you've got the weight, arms extend up to the ceiling. You're going to bridge the hips up and then lower it down. So just that single leg bridge, you are more than welcome to cross the right ankle over the thigh. You can even drop the weight. But I want you to focus on that tuck of the tailbone. Pull the belly button in, that Griffin glute right here. Strong glutes so that you can run into battle. Gryffindors are always up for a fight. So we get stronger, we prepare for that. That warrior mentality. It may be tough, but we know that we can live through this. We can do anything. That's what's so amazing about Gryffindors. I know, a little self-centered there, a little Slytherin bit of me, but they are always there. They're always gonna fight for you. They have extreme dedication and determination. We fight emotionally. That's the thing, is we get very emotional. If someone's treating somebody wrong, we're gonna stand up for that person. Good, square those hips off to that ceiling. We're gonna squeeze it up and hold in 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, squeeze that left glute up at the top. If you aren't already, extend the right leg up to the ceiling, and you're gonna lower the leg down, lift it up. You're stabilizing through that left glute. If you need to, you drop it a little bit so you don't feel it in the lower back. Woo! My ass is lighting up. Okay. Whew. We get to stand on up. We can lift through this. Option to grab the hand weights. You do have the wrist weights on, but you're gonna grab a slider in 3, 2, 1. Roll on up. So I'm gonna take those sliders. We got Flight of the Hippogriff in honor of Harry, one of our best Gryffindors. You get that right foot on the slider. I got weights in each hand. You're gonna squat down, arms are gonna go down. As you hit the bottom of that squat, fly the arms out to the side, and then dig through the left heel to lift you up. So you have these single leg squats, pushing the hips back, opening the arms up to the side. So if you think about it, you are bowing to buckbeak, and then you're spreading those wings, opening it up. Yeah, there you go, squeeze up. You guys are the warriors right here. So sitting low into that squat, right leg stays straight the whole time. That's what I love about this move. It forces stabilization through that left leg. Then you get this little upper back squeeze, squeezing the glutes at the top. Whew. Standing up. Oh, I forgot that fly there. So you bow forward, fly the arms out, squeeze up from that left glute. Yeah, there you go, guys. Digging it deep into that left glute. Lots of upper body here. Okay, variation coming up here. We're gonna hold it down nice and low in 3, 2, 1. Get low in that squat, hinge it forward. Just those arms are gonna fly open and closed. Your gaze is directly down. You're pulling that belly button in towards the spine. Fly those arms out to the side. Squeeze the shoulder blades back in together. You guys are warriors. Spread those wings. Get stronger. We hold the arms down in 3, 2, 1. Hold those arms down. Left side, you pulse it down and up. Just that left glute. Push through the heel. Remember, push with the tush. Those Griffin glutes are lighting up. Guys, we're almost there. Stick with me. We go back to full range in 3, 2, 1. Whew. Squeeze it all the way up. Pull that core in. Squat down again. Fly the arms out to the side. Drive through that left heel. Bring it up. Last move. You're gonna grab that resistance band. Remember, this is the only move you're using it for. It's our runner's lunge, another mighty Gryffindor. Bring it into that runner's lunge in 3, 2, 1. So you're gonna keep that slider. You can drop those weights. You're gonna place the band on the arch, on the arch of the right foot and on the ankle of the left foot. You're gonna slide that right foot back. And you're going to deeply bend the knees. So you're in this lunge to start. Hips are squared forward. They're level. And you're going to press that right leg all the way out to straight. Bring it all the way back in. Runner's lunge. Left knee is stacked. You're squeezing the inner thighs towards each other. Check in with your left knee for me. Is it caving in? Can you push it out? Those Gryffindors like to push the boundaries. So that's what I want you to think about. You're pushing the boundary of your resistance band. You're pushing against it so it doesn't cave your knee in. My mother will attest to this. I always push the boundaries, push the limits, especially with her. But that's what Gryffindors like to do. They like to push that boundary. See how far they can push it. See where they can make that change. So I want you to think about that in yourself, in this move. Can you sink down a little lower? Can you push that band out a little bit slower? So you feel that tension and you're starting to push that boundary. You're afraid that band's gonna snap, but I want you to take that courageous step and push it a little deeper. Dig a little deeper, pull that core in. Yeah, there we go. Pull that belly button in. Square off those hips. Good, we're gonna hold that right knee in 3, 2, 1. You're gonna hold it underneath that hip. Good, I want you to sink down a bit more. You're gonna take those arms up, reach up towards the sky, and you're gonna pulse your body down and up. Just that pulse down and up. Level off those hips, squeeze your core, squeeze the inner thighs. They're there for you. Dig deep through those muscles. Here we go. Hold it low in 3, 2, 1. I just want you to do a static hold. Hold it here. Staying strong. Can you sink down just a little bit more? Whew. You're going to grab your Bala ring again. We're going to kneel it down in 3, 2, 1. Good. Ditch the band. You're going to grab your ring. Oh, excuse me. Left foot's gonna be down, so notice, toes are gonna point forward, my hips point forward. You're in this kneeling position like you're taking a knee. You're gonna grab that ring. You're gonna hold it right in front of that chest and twist over the left knee, chivalry twists. So think of that moment where Harry kind of put his pride aside and let someone else step forward. He was always chivalrous. There's so many fantastic Gryffindors always that can take their pride away for just a moment, that take that knee and let someone else shine. You're pulling that belly button in towards the spine. You're digging that left heel down. You're taking that respect for a fellow Gryffindor, for a fellow Hogwarts student. Taking that twist. Pulling that belly button in. You're thinking of that left oblique. Crunching and twisting you over. Chivalry twists right here. Good. Now check in with that tailbone so you can see from the side view. Is that booty sticking out? Can you tuck the tailbone? Push the right hip forward and do that twist. Feel that difference in the body. Good. My favorite, stoic side planks. We're going to go down onto that left forearm. Ditch your ring. You don't need it. In 3, 2, 1. Good. Ditch that ring. Woo. Left forearm is gonna go down. We're gonna start off with that left knee down, right leg extends, reach the right arm up. Now if you're feeling good here, extend that bottom leg. My right foot's over my left. We're holding it up. You're tucking that tailbone, pulling that belly button in towards that spine, knitting that rib cage, good. Squeeze your inner thighs, reach it up. Stay strong with this move right here. Flex those feet, I promise it helps. Push your glutes forward. You're just stabilizing. It's all it's gonna be. We're not gonna make anything fancy with it. Relax the sides of your neck, roll the shoulder blades down. If you need to, drop that bottom knee, that left knee down, then keep going. But you are gonna grab your ring again. Yes, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna work some center core. We got some Hero's core. In 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Lay down on your back. Oh, guys, it's a lot. We still got another side to do. Starting up dead bug position. Whew. So you're going to squeeze those inner thighs. You're going to send the legs out. Let the weight help pull you up. I know, this sounds almost like an oxymoron. So what's happening is you're letting that weight drop towards your thighs and using almost that counterbalance to lift you up. You send the legs out. You pull that belly button in towards the spine. Oh yes, you're thinking of your rib cage dropping to lift you up rather than your neck curling. Squeeze those inner thighs. And remember, as you curl up, you exhale fear. You inhale courage. Woo! How we doing? My lions, my griffs. You guys are so amazing. You are so strong. And we got to do another side. So get ready for that right leg. You get to stay laying here on the back. Single leg, Griffin glutes. Right foot drops in 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to ditch the weight for this one. Right foot goes down. You can reach the arms up if you wish. Left leg reaches. Tuck that tailbone. Press the glute up. Option here to cross that left ankle over the right thigh. Always an option. Gives you something nice to think about holding that leg up. It's the variation I'm going to take for today. Good. So that right glute, I want you to tuck the tailbone. That way you start to feel where the glute and hamstring meet. Your core is engaged and the hips are level. So keeping those hips pointing up to the ceiling. You don't want the right hip to just control that move and the left hip drops. It's all steady. It's all stable. Everything's pressing down through that right foot. You're knitting that rib cage together. So a lot of the times, a lot of griffs, as we press up, we like to puff our chest up, make ourselves look big. But unfortunately, it's just hindering us. It's hurting us. So get that humility, pull that belly in, knit that rib cage, keep it there. Maybe that means you don't go up as high. And that's okay. Whew. Squeeze it up. You guys are brave. We get to hold that left leg up. That right glute stays up in 3, 2, 1. Hold that glute up. Extend that left leg. Don't let that booty drop. And then lower the leg down. Lift it back up. Stabilize through the hips. If you need to, you drop that booty down just a little bit so that it takes it out of that lower back. You're reaching long through that left leg. Oh, my leg is tired, guys. Whew. Pulling that belly in. Sweep that leg up and down. Yeah. Controlling through it. Okay, remember, those hand weights are coming back. We're going to come up onto that slider. Hand weights is optional. We get that fly to the hippogriff, honoring Buckbeak and Harry in 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay, come on up. I can't get up. Ugh. So, slider is going to go underneath the left foot. Get brave through this. You're going to take that weight, one in each hand. All the weight sits into the right heel. You press the glutes back. Drop the arms down. Fly them open at the bottom. And then stand all the way back up. Squeeze the glute at the top. Oh, excuse me. So you sit the butt back. Fly the arms open. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Squeeze the glutes up at the top. There you go. Open. Drive up nice and slow. Squeeze up at the top. Drop it down. Remember, push that booty back. You don't want that knee to come forward. We want to keep pushing that booty farther back. Yes, more upper body. So we create that strong back. The griffs tend to carry a lot. My family thinks I'm a mule. So we got to keep those strong backs. We carry all that courage, all that pride. So we keep it up here. We're daring. We've got that nerve. Oops, I screwed that one up. At the bottom, you fly. Then you stand all the way up. Variations are coming up real quick. We get to hold it down nice and low in 3, 2, 1. Get low in that squat right here. Open the arms up. Just that fly. Like your buckbeak, spreading those wings, flying over the grounds. There you go, you got it. Push that booty back a little bit farther. Yes, beautiful job. We're gonna hold those arms down in 3, 2, 1. Hold them down right here. Right side, you're gonna push down and up. All from that right side. Squeeze up from that glute. Pull that belly in. Whew. Oh, we've got this. Remember that full range is coming up in 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the glutes up at the top and then push the hips back. Fly the arms open. Runner's lunge. You're gonna grab that resistance band one last time. We bring it back in 3, 2, 1. Good. No ring at this moment, just that band. Remember, it's gonna go on the arch of the right foot, arch of the left foot, on the ankle of the right. Sliders underneath that left foot. You're gonna take that squat, that lunge, sorry, it's not a squat. Hips are squared, they're leveled. Deep bend in both knees. You press that left leg back. Control back in. Watch that right knee. It wants to move around. So stabilize. Ground down through that right leg. Ground down through that heel. Gryffindors are so stubborn. So think of that right leg being the stubbornest part of you. Send all your stubbornness there. Down into that right heel. Keep it grounded. Keep it level. Then press it all the way out, guys. And then control it all the way back in. Stubborn through the right leg. Strong and stoic through the rest of the body, through the core. You have enough daring and nerve to press that booty band out, stretching the limits, pushing those boundaries. Good. Whew. Square those shoulders off, roll the shoulder blades down. Pull that core in. Yeah. We got this. I know there's fireworks going through that whole leg. We feel alive. But we're all right. Fight against it. We're going to hold that left leg halfway in 3, 2, 1. So it's halfway. Bring those shoulders up. Drop down a little bit deeper into that lunge. Bring those arms up. Shoulders down. Yeah, now pulse it down and up. Can you get those shakes to happen? Remember, we create that change in our bodies so we get a little bit stronger. Reaching those arms up challenges the shoulders, challenges our balance. Okay, we get down that chivalry twist in 3, 2, 1. Remember, feet are gonna be hip width distance apart. You're gonna tuck that left butt cheek underneath, driving down into that right heel, holding that weight in front of us. You twist over that right knee. You bring it back to center. Good. Leveling off those hips. Squeeze that left glute. Remember, taking that moment of humility, of bringing it down. Pressing that left shin down. Thinking of that right oblique. Twisting, squeezing, pulling us over. Good. Pull that belly in. Twist it over. Bring it on back to center. Shoulders roll down away from those ears. I know. Just think there's 2 more moves left. It's a short oblique section for these griffs. We like working those bigger muscles. Twist it over. Beautiful job, everyone. Good. Stick with me. Remember, there's no hold or pulse. You just have stoic side planks next. You get to bring it down to that. Bring it down to that right forearm. We'll start with it down on the right knee. In 3, 2, 1. Good. Drop that weight. Oh, my props are everywhere. Oh, my props. Right forearm down, right knee down, left leg extended. So we're starting off here, lifting ourselves up. Okay, if you're feeling strong here with that left arm extended, that gaze is forward. I want you to extend that bottom leg. Flex those feet, squeeze the inner thighs. Left leg is over the right. Whew. Pressing out of that right forearm. Squeeze the glutes forward, squeeze the inner thighs. Squeezing the inner thighs sends it into that lower core if you need to. Drop the right knee, but it is just a hold, and it is a very easy transition from here. So stick with me. Can you lift that hip up just a teensy bit more? Knit your rib cage closed. We're going to bring it over into a plank hold on those forearms. I want you up on those toes. In 3, 2, 1. Roll over onto those forearms. You're up on those toes. Hold your plank here. Draw the belly button in towards that spine. Just hold. Breathe. Remember, you're daring. You're gonna try this. You're gonna tap one toe out, bring it back. Tap the other toe out, bring it back. Toe taps right here. Finishing strong through this move. Pulling that belly button in, pressing out of those forearms, knitting that rib cage together, pulling that belly button in even deeper towards that spine. Okay. Your lion cub pose is next. Bring it down in 3, 2, 1. Good. Toes together, knees apart. Inhale, courage, and exhale, fear. You're gonna take those wrist, ankle weights off, whatever you've got. Whew. And just breathe. Why don't you just roll the head from side to side, massaging the head on that floor, on that mat. Can you feel the neck stretch out a bit? And then from here, I want you to bring it up into a tabletop position. Take a little lion cow pose. Going with the breath, stretching out the back, rolling the shoulder blades down. Good. And from here, I want you to take that right foot, bring it forward, press the hips forward so you feel that quad stretch. Keeping the chest lifted. Can you squeeze that left glute? And then hinge it back. Rock up onto that heel, flex the foot so you feel the calf hamstring stretch. Good, and then sweep that leg back and around. You're gonna bring that left foot forward. That quad stretch, pressing the hips forward. Squeeze that right glute so you feel that quad stretch. And from there, I want you to rock back onto that heel, flex that foot, hamstring, that calf stretch. Good, and then sweep that leg back. Have a quick seat on those heels. And inhale those arms up. Flex as you bring it down. All that courage, all that strength. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed my lovely Gryffindors or honorary Gryffindors. I'll see you next time.